Woo-wah wee-wah. Welcome to my home. My name is the Ballred.
Thanks, Tommy. My name is Ezra, and this is the Ezra Talk Show, and I have Tommy here with me. How are you, Tommy?
Pretty good.
You
How about
excited?
you?
You excited to be back?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to be doing things differently on this one, and so instead of just talking about topics the whole time and then just doing the stupid hot sauce thing, we're going to be talking about news and then some topics, and then we have a game show at the end, which is called "That Has to Be Fake," which I'll explain later. So today in news, an un an unnamed SpaceX Starship test flight explodes during the landing, and also a mysterious illness in India has sickened over 500 people, and they don't know the name of the disease. Also, NASA is building a huge weird airplane to swallow spacecraft, so it's easier to transport them across countries and other places. And yesterday was the anniversary of John Lennon's 40th death. And then in sports, the no-name Washington football team beat the overrated Steelers team, ending their 11-0 streak. And also, Al Michaels gets a spot in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Also, NFL wide receiver Josh Gordon has been reinstated, and is set to join his former team, the Seattle Seahawks. But that takes like 2 weeks because he has to go through the COVID test, and he has to pass his physical. And the Baltimore Ravens, Des Bryant, the wide receiver, gets COVID test back, and he tests positive, and then he calls it quits for the year because he doesn't feel like dealing with it. I think that's it for the general news. And then, so I think it was 2 weeks ago when one of the worst pay-per-views of boxing happened, and me and Tom are going to talk about that. The first one, we're going to build up to the main event. Probably the most embarrassing for the NBA is Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson.
Dude, I think Nate was too fast for his own good. Like, he would just run at Logan with no plan. He's got to, take his time and wait for the right moment to strike.
I know, and we all thought, because Jake Paul fought another YouTuber before, but, he never fought, an actual athlete like Nate Robinson. But that was embarrassing. He
Yeah.
represented the whole NBA, community, and he got his ass knocked out.
Yeah, dude, he's got to, slow down and, he was literally just sprinting around in the ring, and he's got to, take his time.
I know. It was kind of weird. I thought it was going to be one of those fights where it's he's going to go quick and then he's going to knock Jake Paul out. But it's the other way around because Nate Robinson went out too quick. And, usually in boxing, I don't really know anything about boxing. I just watched that one fight. But you go out slow, you take your time, and you come up with the game plan. When Nate Robinson just got his ass knocked down the mat.
Yeah. Dude, he's literally just asking for it, just running up to Logan and waiting for Logan to punch him.
I know, and then he's like a poster boy now for all those memes. And then an upcoming fight, I don't know when, is two strongmen fighting each other. It's Eddie Hall versus Hathor Bjornsson. Borrington. I butchered that name. But the backstory is the Hathor accused. No, Eddie. Tommy, can you explain it? I don't really know.
Eddie accused Hathor of cheating in the 2017 strongman competition, and Eddie thought he should have won, but the judges didn't see any signs of cheating, so Hathor won, and Eddie's really mad about it, so he wants to fight him in the ring.
And both of them are over 400 pounds. Hathor, in my opinion, has the advantage because he's 7 foot. He's a lot bigger. He has a wider arm span, I mean.
But have you seen Eddie Hall's training videos? He made his training coach cough up blood, during his sparring matches.
I guess, but I don't know, it's gonna be a close one, especially since this is the world's heaviest boxing match. Since like they're both 400 pounds.
Yeah, and they're gonna get like winded and tired like super quick.
I'm
Like
like,
after the first round, they're gonna be like literally on their knees, just breathing for air.
I think, I think it'll be a maximum of 5 rounds because of how big they are, and maybe it'll be like two at max 2 minute rounds. I don't see them going up to three. I'm like, sure, they may, both Eddie and Hathor may have been just working on their stamina over the past few years, past year, I'm sorry, but that doesn't mean it's gonna be like 3 minute rounds and 7 rounds in total. I just
Yeah,
don't see it happening.
but it's gonna be one hell of a fight. I can't wait to watch
Yeah,
it.
I can't wait. But another exciting fight is going to be Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather. What do you think of that one?
Even though Floyd's like retired and super old, I still think he'll kick Logan's ass.
He's not
Or not Logan.
retired. Oh, he might be retired.
Yeah,
But Logan Paul has the ego that he thinks he's going to end Floyd Mayweather's streak. I think it's just a death sentence for Logan. There's no
wait,
way.
isn't Floyd retired?
I think he might be, but he probably came out because Logan Paul was making. I don't even know. Like, it's gonna be a fun fight to see Logan Paul get his ass beat, but at the same time, I'm worried that like it's gonna happen. What happened with the Logan Paul and KSI, and the Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones fight, where it's gonna end in a tie, and then it's gonna ruin Floyd's streak.
Dude, the Mike Tyson versus Roy should not have been a tie. Mike Tyson clearly should have won.
I know. In the first rounds, it looked like Roy Jones was gonna win, but then Roy Jones started getting winded, and then Mike Tyson just beat his ass, even though it was an exhibition.
Yeah, Roy just kept hugging Mike the like all the rounds the entire time.
I know it was to make him mad because Mike Tyson can't handle with anger during his fights. But I think it was like kind of the way that they set up the Logan Paul versus the KSI fight, in that they knew that maybe it wasn't going to make enough money as they wanted it to. So they eventually like, okay, we're gonna make this a tie. We're gonna put on a cliffhanger for right now, and then in another year, when they had more training, we're gonna do it again for more money.
Yeah, it's all about money.
I don't know. I thought it was stupid. I'm like, Mike Tyson should have obviously won. Even on ESPN and all these other boxing sites, it had Mike Tyson as the winner.
Yeah, it should be.
It was like an overall number. Sorry, the numbers were pointing to Mike Tyson, not Roy Jones.
Yeah, yeah. And Snoop Dogg was announcing it. That was the best part.
I know when he wants to announce the Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul fight.
Yeah, didn't he like start rapping before the fight with
Yeah, they always do that. They had YG, they had all these other rappers, but uh I don't know, it was kind of cheesy in a way because like no one was there was no fans. It was in the Lakers stadium, and he was just kind of like singing to himself, like all alone on the stage. It's kind of like it was so cheesy. Like Snoop Dogg
I
is the
missed the part
biggest
where
cheese.
he was rapping.
What?
I missed the part where he was rapping. I didn't even see that.
Oh, isn't that what Snoop Dogg does? No, he sings opera, Tommy. Opera.
He sings opera?
No, I'm joking, dummy.
Bro, I don't listen to Snoop Dogg. I wouldn't know.
You should know what he does.
All I know is that he smokes a shit ton of weed.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you didn't know, uh, Snoop Dogg hired someone to be his professional blunt roller for I think it was like $50,000 a year, and the blunt roller got to go wherever Snoop Dogg went. He got all the same stuff that Snoop Dogg got. I'm like
Bro, what?
$50,000 to be a blunt roller.
That's so dumb. Like, I'll do that job.
No, but like no, it takes skill. It takes skill
It
just
takes
to show
skill.
up.
Take
It takes
skill.
skill to be on Snoop Dogg's level. You can't just like show up and be like, all right, I'll do it for you. No, you have to go through many years of blunt rolling college.
One rolling god.
All right, now let's go. Let's do the game show now. Do you want to do the game show now, Tommy?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, so the name of the game show is That Has to Be Fake. And so what's going to happen is I'm going to tell Tommy 5 headlines. Some of them are going to be fake that I made up, and some of them are going to be real. But the catch is uh, that for every one he gets wrong, he has to add a little bit of protein powder to his scoop. And so at the very end, if he gets 5 wrong, then he has to do a whole scoop of protein powder. It's like dry scoop, no water, no anything.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, like the Ronnie Coleman man.
Yeah,
Okay,
King Coleman.
okay, you ready, Tommy?
Yep.
Number 1, true or false? American Airlines removes passenger who won't stop doing pull-ups.
True.
All right, that's most true. Okay. Man rents out entire movie theater so people can't see Man of Steel. This was in like 2012 when Man of Steel came out, and the man doesn't even show up to the movie theater.
Hmm. I'm gonna go with true.
All right, that one's false. I made that up.
Should I take it now or
No,
wait
no,
until
you
it's
take it at the end. Like it's an overall
Alright.
thing. Number 3, true or false? Fake Santa tries to steal presents from resident's house, only to discover the house was a movie set.
false?
That one was correct. That one was false. Number 4, donkey found trespassing on preschool play area.
Um, false.
That one is false too. So you only have one more question left. Okay, ready? True or false? 75-year-old woman strangles rabid raccoon to death.
True.
Dude, you got like 1 out of 5.
Bro, I'm so good at this.
You're so good. All right. I'd say give it a half a scoop. Give it a half a scoop.
All right, just for the protein. Let me get my scoop here.
Before you take it, I'm not gonna talk this time like I did to Don because I ruined the
All right,
podcast with Don.
here's my half scoop. Oh shit! Oh, it's so dry.
Yo, you're gonna spit that shit all over.
No, I still got a lot in my mouth, dude.
You look like the Golem from Minecraft. Your face looks like a fucking Stonehenge from like the Easter Island. Do another one. You won't. Do another one. You won't. You won't.
Oh my god, dude! Do you see this? I'm covered in protein powder.
You should do another half a scoop.
Bro, look at my arm. Do you see that?
You should. You know who you should do it for?
Ronnie Coleman.
You do it for Ronnie Coleman.
All right, my other half scoop. Bro, I'm gonna have to change my clothes now. This protein is covered in powder.
You literally look like the Minecraft Golem. All right, that's the end of the talk show. As Wise Man once said, woo wah wee wah.